So excuse me, when you say like speech mentoring, means visual clip we need to send?
Actually, firstly, I don't know the question is from whom, but
It's Madhu Thirani.
oh, hi, Madhu. Actually,
Hello.
normally people used to give us video calls or set a Zoom meeting, and we just tell them how to stand, how to speak, or how to model your voice. That is how the thing goes on. But this time only voice notes
Okay.
or script I'm getting actually.
Okay, okay. Actually, I was not aware that like we can go for Zoom meeting also because
Nidhi
this is
and
the
me,
first
both of us,
time. Yeah, yeah.
both of us has told you come for mentoring. Let's do the mentoring, but next time we will do, no worries.
Okay, okay, okay.
All
Thank
right.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, so we are live. You can start.
नमस्कार दोस्तों, हम फिर हाजिर हैं आज एक नए एपिसोड के साथ फ्राइडे ऑन माई 3। आज का विषय है इमोजैम। अगर बातें तो हम सब करते हैं, लेकिन हम कैसे बोलते हैं, क्या करते हैं, उसकी बहुत बहुत ज्यादा महत्व होती है। क्यों हम जैसे बोलते हैं वैसे सामने वाले तक पहुंचता है। अब आपको लग रहा होगा मनीषा इतनी अजीब तरीके से क्यों बात कर रही है, ऐसे तो कोई मॉडरेट नहीं करता है शो। यही मैं बताना चाहती थी कि जब आप गलत इमोशन में गलत बातें कहते हैं तो सामने वाले तक वो बात सही तरीके से नहीं पहुंचती है। इसीलिए आपकी सही बात के साथ अंदाज, बॉडी की भाव भंगिमा, सब कुछ एक्यूरेट होना चाहिए, ताकि जब आप सामने वाले तक अपनी बात पहुंचाए तो 100% आपकी बात जैसे आप कहना चाहते हो वैसे पहुंचे। तो इसी पे हम आज बहुत सारी अच्छी अच्छी स्पीच एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं हमारे अच्छे स्पीकर के साथ और ऑन स्पॉट स्पीकर्स के साथ। पर जब आप अच्छी बातें अच्छे तरीके से कहते हैं और उसे समय में नहीं कहते तो फिर आप कहीं ना कहीं चूक जाते हैं। तो यहाँ पे रोल आता है हमारी टाइमर का। तो मैं रूबी को बुलाना चाहूंगी ताकि वो टाइमर का रोल एक्सप्लेन कर सके। रूबी।
Thank you, Manisha ji. A very good afternoon, everyone. I am the timer for the day for everyone. As a timer, I would watch the time taken by all the speakers. For the ready speeches, it will be 3 to 4 minutes. I shall show the green card at the end of the third minute and red card at the end of the fourth minute. For the on-spot speeches, the limit will be 1 to 2 minutes, and I shall show you all the green card at the end of the first minute and red card at the end of the second minute. I shall give you 30 seconds beyond the fourth minute or the second minute for the ready and on the on-spot speeches respectively, after which I shall mute all the speakers. Happy timely speaking, girls. Over to you, Manisha ji.
Thank you, Ruby. You have explained everything so beautifully. She was our last season speaker. See her. And आप बहुत अच्छे से बोलते हो, तो उसमें बहुत खूबसूरत शब्दों की हमें आवश्यकता पड़ती है, ग्रामर की, अच्छी वोकैबुलरी की। हमारी ममता आपको गाइड करेंगी हर बार एक नए शब्द के साथ। ममता, आप बताएं अपना रोल। आप म्यूट पे हो ममता।
So sorry. Thank you, Manisha ji. Hello, everybody. I'm the grammarian for the day, and my role for the day is to pick up the good and the not so good usage of language during the session. And I should also be introducing the word of the day in English and Hindi, which you all should incorporate in your speeches and to enhance your vocabulary. The word of the day in English is remorse, REMORSE, which means a feeling of sadness because we have done something wrong. A feeling of sadness because we've done something wrong. Example, she felt a pang of remorse over the incident. And the word of the day in Hindi is आमोद, meaning खुशी या प्रसन्नता. For example, उसका जीवन आमोद से बीत रहा है. Thank you. Enjoy. Please make use of the day. Word of the day. Happy speech giving to all. Over to you, Manisha ji.
थैंक यू ममता। आमोद का विषय तो है कि हम बहुत इकट्ठे होकर हर शुक्रवार को अच्छी अच्छी बातें सुनते हैं और करते हैं, और इतनी ज्यादा हड़बड़ में कि हम शुक्रवार का वेट भी नहीं करते, हम बृहस्पतिवार को ही चले आते हैं। सो अब शुरू होता है हमारा प्रिपेयर स्पीच सेक्शन। पर होल्ड ऑन, हमारी इवैल्यूएटर मैडम के बिना और कविता जी के बिना हमारी ये सभा शुरू कैसे होगी? तो सबसे पहले कविता इस टॉपिक पे या इस मीटिंग पे अपनी राय दें।
Thank you, Manisha ji. So, great topic, Emo Jam. I think we all have suffered this problem when we send messages on WhatsApp, because we cannot send emotions on WhatsApp. So sometimes some messages which mean, something else, mean something else to the reader, because there is no emotions attached when we are sending it through a messenger. So that's why emotions are important when we are conveying any message to anybody, and that we will see today. Hats off to Nidhi and Manisha again for curating such a wonderful session with wonderful topics week after week. So moving on, let's hear the Emo Jam today. Thank you.
Thank you. And you rightly said कि WhatsApp में कई बार miscommunication हो जाता है because of missing of emotions. निधि हमारी evaluator हमें guide करेंगी session के पहले भी।
Thank you so much, Manisha ji. And can we have round of applause for Manisha ji conducting it so beautifully? So let me tell you one thing, that emotions can get in the way or get you on the way. So it depends upon you that how you use your emotions. First and foremost, let me tell you one thing, that emotions and sentiment are two different things. Emotion does not mean being sad. Emotions can be of various types, which you can see in my bag. So just keep that in mind and know you are going to rock today. And while we are at it, I have to welcome Darshana Timbadia, the board member of CAFE. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been such a pleasure. Over to you, Manisha.
Thank you. So timer, अब हमारी prepared speech का section शुरू होता है. Here we are starting our prepared speech section. सबसे पहले आ रही है मेघा भोवाल का. मेघा, are you ready? You are on mute, Megha.
Am I audible now?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay.
सबसे पहले आ रही है मेघा और उनकी स्पीच टाइटल है रंगोली। रंगोली मेघा।
मैं स्टार्ट करूं? टाइमर स्टार्टेड?
सब अपनी भूमिका में हैं आप।
Can you hear me?
Yes, you are audible and you can start.
Okay. कितनी सुंदर रंगोली बनी थी सामने वाले द्वार पर। मैं और भावना कुछ पलों तक स्तंभ होकर उसे निहारते ही रह गए। कितना अच्छा लगता है ना हृदय को कुछ अच्छी चीज देखकर। मैं बोल पड़ी, हाँ दीदी सचमुच, भावना ने कहा। भावना मेरी छोटी भाभी है और उसी ने मुझे बातों बातों में बताया कि आज पोंगल का त्योहार है जो दक्षिण भारत में बड़े ही धूमधाम से मनाया जाता है। फिर हम नाश्ता करने बैठ गए। नाश्ते के ही मेज पर हमने ये योजना बनाई कि क्यों ना आज बाहर जाकर पोंगल की रौनक का मजा लिया जाए। तैयार होकर जैसे ही हम द्वार पे आए, दरवाजा खोला तो दिल धकसा रह गया। देवांशी और वेदिका, मेरी दो छोटी भतीजियां, उन्होंने उस रंगोली को बालू के समान मिलाकर हाथ में खेल रही थी। चट चट भावना ने दोनों को एक एक जड़ दिया। ये क्या किया तुम दोनों ने, अब क्या कहेंगे कमला आंटी को? कहते कहते उसकी आंखों से आंसू बहने लगे। दोनों बच्चियां एकदम सहम गई। मेरा भी दिल एकदम घबरा गया। मैंने बच्चों को अंदर भेजा, भावना के पास आकर बैठी और कहा चल भावना जाके कमला आंटी को कह देते हैं सॉरी। कैसे कहेंगे दीदी सॉरी, कहीं उनका कोई अपशगुन ना हो गया हो। और वह सुबह 4 बजे से उठकर ये रंगोली बना रही थी और इतने प्रेम से उन्होंने ये बनाया है। मेरी तो हिम्मत नहीं हो रही उन्हें कुछ कहने की। मैंने ही ठाकुर जी का नाम लिया और झट से बेल बजा दी। जब द्वार खुला तो एक बुजुर्ग महिला बालों में गजरा लगाए, सुनहरे पाड़ की साड़ी पहने बाहर आई। मैं उनको देखकर समझ गई कि यही है उस रंगोली की कलाकार। नमस्ते आंटी, मैं मेघा, भावना की ननद। एक्चुअली आपने कितनी सुंदर रंगोली बनाई थी, आपने कितनी सुंदर रंगोली बनाई थी। तभी भावना बोल पड़ी, सॉरी आंटी, देखिए ना बच्चों ने क्या कर दिया, और उसने मिश्रित रंगों की ओर इशारा कर दिया। आंटी हमारे चेहरे देखकर मुस्कुराने लगी, बोले अरे ये तो हमारे लिए बड़ी ही खुशी की बात है। रंगोली का मिश्रण होना हमारे लिए एक शगुन ही है, क्योंकि ये दर्शाता है कि, और ये रंगोली हम बनाते ही हैं बच्चों के खेलने के लिए, और ये दर्शाता है कि हमारे घर में बच्चे हैं, और जहाँ बच्चे होते हैं वहीं जिंदगी है, वहीं जीवन है। आओ तुम दोनों अंदर आओ, मुंह मीठा करो। ये सुनकर हमें बहुत शांति तो पड़ी, बट ये समझ में आ गया कि आंटी ने जितनी सुंदर रंगोली बनाई थी उससे ज्यादा सुंदर तो उनका मन था। और इस कहानी से मैं बस यही सिखाना चाहती हूँ लोगों को कि बिगड़ गया सो बिगड़ गया, बिगड़ गया सो बिगड़ गया, बचा है जो उसे संभालो। बिगड़ गया सो बिगड़ गया, बचा है जो उसे संभालो। कांच और दिल के बीच जब लगी हो बाजी, कांच और दिल के बीच जब लगी हो बाजी, टूटने दो कांच को दिल को बचा लो, टूटने दो कांच को दिल को बचा लो। प्यार के रंग कुछ ऐसे बिखराओ कि जीवन को ही रंगोली बना लो, प्यार के रंग कुछ ऐसे बिखराओ कि जीवन को ही रंगोली बना लो। बिगड़ गया सो बिगड़ गया, बचा है जो उसे संभालो। धन्यवाद।
बहुत बहुत खूबसूरत भाषण मेघा, और बिल्कुल दिल को छू जाने वाली बात। दिल से बात निकली और दिल तक पहुंची, यही तो है इमोशन का कमाल।
थैंक यू सो मच।
अब मैं अगले भाषण के लिए बुलाना चाहूंगी निशा बिहानी। निशा बिहानी, उनका स्पीच टाइटल है यू आर स्ट्रॉन्गर देन यू थिंक। यू आर स्ट्रॉन्गर देन यू थिंक, निशा बिहानी।
Congratulations, Mr. Rathi. You had a baby girl. ये सुनते ही Mr. and Mr. Rathi was really in joy because it was their dream to have a girl child after a 2-year-old boy. And this beautiful emotions is a present moment, but this present moment is in a few minutes changed into a little different motion because they soon realize that the girl is not opening her hand. Her fingers and the thumb is not just properly opening. They rush to the doctor. The doctor said, I'm sorry, she has some deformity by bone. And this, after hearing this, both the parents was really in discomfort. They just prayed so much. They went to so many temples, but it doesn't give them that courage. And after a few days, they went to different cities, different hospitals, different different surgeons, but the problems remain same. The only difference was that the girl was suffered by 15 major surgeons at the age of just 8 years old. How difficult it is to hand her hand and legs for 2 to 3 months. She can't move, she can't change her dresses, and the bachpan ka bachpana chala gaya. And this little girl was suffered so much till age 8, only 8. But after that, her parents decided now we don't go for any further medical treatment because we want to make our child as strong like a rock that वो अपनी हर लाइफ की मुश्किलों को, हर चीजों को beautifully ले सके. इसी तरह से after this the girl was started her studying back. At the age of 8, she was in class 3, but she hasn't gone to any further classes, no academic studies before. How difficult it is to just go to class 3 and study with the people when you haven't have any academic studies beforehand. But she coped up with that because her mother father supported her so well. And with this, her mother joined her a Kathakali classes, which is also a beautiful form of dance. Her dance was so good, but the hand movements, the hand mudras was not that good. But her facial expression was so beautiful that on the stage, the people mesmerized her facial expression, not her hands. This is a major part and major beauty of a person. And with this, she started doing so many of paintings, of oil painting, canvas painting, clay modeling. The clay modeling and the mural painting are such a beautiful carving art. But with this also, everyone says with this hand, she is able to make such a beautiful paintings. How? They don't ask how. They ask, इस हाथ के साथ आप इस हाथ से ऐसे कैसे कर लेती हो? The girl confidently replied, इस हाथ से कुछ नहीं होता. करने के लिए दिमाग अच्छा चाहिए, confidence अच्छा चाहिए. This confidence comes from a little incident. Once Mr. Sharma comes to Mr. Rathi's house and the Mr. and asks Mr. Rathi, why don't you apply for 25% handicapped certificate for your child? So Mr. Sharma says it very casually, but Mr. Rathi says, why? Why do I apply? My daughter is not at all a handicapped person. She is as capable as your daughter is. Because I will not bind her confidence in a certificate of 25% of handicap for certain reduction in concession in fees. She is able to fly as high as she can. And this is the main point behind her confidence, because she heard it sitting beside a couch, sitting beside a window in a couch. And she heard the confidence of her father saying this. And this confidence lead this little child to lead her life in a confident way. She learns such a beautiful techniques of stitching. With the academic studies, she was always capable of doing different type of things. Till the age of 21, she learned so many beautiful handicraft things.
You are mute. Nisha, you are mute.
For a long time? Okay. But with this, she was learning so many
Nisha, once you are
things.
muted, you are not allowed to unmute yourself. You are exceeded the time.
Exceeded the time. Okay. Actually, I haven't seen the Ruby.
So you should
मेरे
have asked
सामने-
that before, ना? पहले आप लोग पूछिए, आप नहीं दिख रहा है तो please pin कर लीजिए timer को. Just don't start. We give you time to start.
नो वरीज, जितना आपने बोला बहुत अच्छा बोला और बहुत ही इमोशनल थे आप, और आपके इमोशंस हम तक पहुंच रहे थे बहुत खूबसूरती से. अब हमारी अगली स्पीकर है शशि बंसल. शशि, आर यू रेडी?
Yeah.
Shashi?
Yes.
All right. Her speech title is Motherhood. Motherhood, Shashi Bansal.
Ma, oh, what a beautiful thing to be. We all have different relations with people around us that we cherish. But the most important relation is between a mother and the child, because it is the most loved, important, pure, and divine. Here I would like to quote Rudyard Kipling's words. He said, God cannot be everywhere, therefore he made mothers. I truly believe his words. A mother not only gives us life, she also nurtures and protects us. Exactly the way how God creates and protects his creation. From the time a mother conceives, she gets emotionally attached to her child. She undergoes immense pain while delivering the baby. She spends sleepless nights raising them, but never complains. I could never connect to my mother's feelings and concern for her children till I myself became a mom. But I could never be anywhere close to her patience, courage, and strength. 25 years back, it was a Vishkarma Puja day. I was feeling very uncomfortable. We contacted my gynae. She suggested me to get hospitalized. Though according to the calculations, my delivery was supposed to happen 15 days later. 11 hours of labor had completely drained me. It was like all the bones in my body would break. But the minute they placed the baby in my arms, and I noticed the sweet smile, the innocent smile on his face, the whole world changed. It was truly magical. Whenever I reflect on the day I became a mother, I'm always filled with so many different kinds of emotions. Then after, my entire life was surrounding my son. It was about his food, his homework, his projects, etc., etc. But let me tell you, my friends, a mother's love never makes a child more dependent or timid. It actually makes the child more strong and independent. As a mother to a son, we all have a big responsibility. We have an important role where we can bring a change in the society. Raise them to be kind, raise them to respect women, raise them to stand for others. Today, I'm a proud mother of a young boy who does all his work all by himself, along with his office, far, far away from home. That too, keeping his values intact. I would like to conclude by saying that words always fall short whenever we try to talk the sacrifice and love of a mother. Thank you.
Beautiful speech, Sashi ji. It was emotional and we all can connect to the speech very, very beautifully. अब हमारे सामने आ रही है हमारी अगली स्पीकर अलका धारीवाल और उनकी स्पीच टाइटल है बेटियां अलका धारीवाल. अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ अलका.
बेटियों की आंखें कभी गम न हो, बेटियों की आंखें कभी नम न होने देना, जिंदगी में उनकी खुशियों को कभी कम न होने देना, बेटियों को हौसला देना, उन्हें गम न होने देना, बेटा बेटी में फर्क होता है, ये खुद को भ्रम न होने देना. आज हम सब यहाँ पर एकत्रित हुए हैं अपनी अपनी भावनाओं को एक दूसरे के समक्ष प्रकट कर सकें. मेरा नाम अलका धारीवाल है और मेरा विषय है बेटियां. बेटियां हर किसी के नसीब में नहीं होती है, भगवान को जो घर पसंद आ जाए बस वही होती है. पर बड़े ही दुख की बात है, हम सब औरतें होते हुए भी लड़की के जन्म होने पर दुखी हो उठते हैं. अगर किसी के घर बच्चा जन्म ले लेता है तो हम यह नहीं पूछते बच्चा कैसा है, पर हम ये जानने जरूर पहुंच जाते हैं कि लड़का हुआ या लड़की. और अगर लड़की हुई तो मातम सा छा जाता है, मानो कितना बड़ा पाप कर दिया हो उस माँ ने. और वहीं दूसरी ओर अगर लड़का पैदा हो जाए तो खानदान का चिराग कहलाता है. लोग रसगुल्ले बांटने शुरू हो जाते हैं, चारों तरफ खुशियां और हर्षोल्लास का माहौल सा बन जाता है. पर आज मैं आपको अपनी कहानी बताती हूँ. मेरे पैदा होने के कुछ वर्षों बाद ही मेरी जुड़वा बहनें पैदा हुई. मेरे दादाजी व पिताजी, यहाँ तक कि मेरी दादी माँ ने भी खुशी खुशी हमारा स्वागत किया. उन्होंने अपने प्रेम प्यार में कभी कोई कमी नहीं रखी, लेकिन हमारे रिश्तेदार और आस पड़ोस वाले आ गए हमारे घर बधाई देने नहीं बल्कि सांत्वना देने। अरे भाभी जी नमस्ते, चिंता ना करें, लक्ष्मियां पधारी हैं। अरे चिंता, चिंता क्यों? मेरे मम्मी पापा ने हमारी देख रेख में कभी कोई कमी नहीं रखी, हमें अच्छे से अच्छी शिक्षा दीक्षा दी। उन्होंने हमें इतना स्वावलंबी बना दिया कि आज हम तीनों अपने पैरों पर खड़े हैं। पर आज मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूंगी कि क्या ये सही है? क्या हम इस सच्चाई से मुंह मोड़ सकते हैं कि लड़का और लड़की दोनों ही परिवार को पूरा करते हैं? अगर बदलना है तो इस सोच को बदलें, वरना बंद कर दे माता रानी की आराधना करना, दिखावा करना, देवी की पूजा करना। पूजा करनी ही है तो हंसती खेलती मुस्कुराती कन्या की करें। घरेलू हिंसा बंद करें, उन्हें इज्जत दें, सम्मान दें, भरोसा दें कि उनके साथ कोई पक्षपात ना हो। अंत में मैं यही कहना चाहूंगी कि हम सब मिलकर आगे बढ़ें और हमारे इस समाज की सोच को बदलें। और हमेशा याद रखें कि मेहंदी रोली कंगन का श्रृंगार नहीं होता, रक्षाबंधन और भाई दूज का त्योहार नहीं होता। रह जाते वो घर सूने आंगन बनकर, जिस घर में बेटियों का अवतार नहीं होता। धन्यवाद।
बहुत ही प्रभावशाली अंदाज में अलका ने अपना पहला भाषण रखा और जिसे सुन के हम सबके दिल आमोद से भर गए। और इसके साथ ही समाप्त होता है हमारा प्रिपेयर्ड स्पीच सेक्शन। Now we are moving ahead towards our on-spot section. So on-spot speakers, are you ready? Or you are still emotional with all the emotion spread by our prepared speakers? Okay, let's start. Let's start with Poonam Bhandari. Poonam, are you ready?
Yes.
Timer ready?
रूबी को पिन कर लूं एक सेकंड?
हाँ बिल्कुल।
Poonam, stand up and give.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking कि मेरा I'm visible, no? Right. Yeah, ready.
Your topic is when I don't bend down and
No,
take
I'm
your
just
okay. When I stepped on the weighing scale. When I stepped on weighing scale. Poonam Bhandari.
Good afternoon, everyone. The topic, when I stepped down the weighing scale, I think Manisha ji saw me today morning. How come you know that I was weighing today? And to my astonishment, I have put on 3 kgs. Can you imagine, my friends? 3 kgs in 1 month? This is all because of the Diwali sweets. No one to blame. I did not do anything. It was because of Diwali I had to eat so many sweets, so many savories. Where will I go? And on top of that, making dishes, lovely dishes every day. Some of my friends are sending to me. Some of my relatives are sending it to me. Where will I go? I can't remorse on this even. I was so sad. It is all because of me eating day and night, enjoying all the meals. So I have to put on some weight, but I'm happy with it because now people are saying me, you're looking more beautiful, Poonam. Keep looking like this. So yeah, but they don't know how much weight I have put on. 3 kgs. Can you imagine how much I have to work? Half an hour more workouts every day to reduce this 3 kgs. OMG, who will help me? God, exercise all the time. And today, I'm honestly speaking, today I take a note. Today, no sweets. I'm not even going to have 1 piece of a chocolate. And I help myself by not even eating. And in my lunch, I had salad and some rice and dal. That's all. Thank you, everyone.
So secret of your beauty is 3 kg. Very well. It's a good take on your speech. Wow. Next speaker is Reenu Bhalutia. Reenu ji, are you ready? You are on mute, Reenu ji. Unmute yourself.
हो रहा नहीं है
Yeah. नहीं.
है?
हाँ, अब ठीक है.
अब सुनाई दे रहा है?
बिल्कुल.
हाँ.
हिंदी और इंग्लिश?
हिंदी.
All right. दिवाली की सफाई की और शादी का एल्बम.
क्या दिवाली की सफाई और
दिवाली की सफाई की और शादी का एल्बम हाथ आ गया. रेनू जी.
दिवाली की सफाई की और शादी का एल्बम हाथ आया तो सबसे बेस्ट पार्ट मुझे वो पुराने दिनों में ले गया. उसको देखते ही मैं फिर से जवान हो गई. वो डरी सहमी सी लड़की मेरे सामने आ गई जो बहुत सारे सपने लेकर घर में आई थी और उसके इतना प्यार पाकर ये मेरा फर्स्ट टाइम है. मुझे लगता हाँ हाँ शादी का एल्बम मुझे उन पुराने दिनों ले गया और मुझे 25 साल से जवान बना दिया. जहां मैं अपने आप को फिर से वो शुरू कर रही थी शून्य से कि आज नहीं हो पा रहा है. सॉरी.
आप बहुत अच्छा बोल रहे हो. क्यों नहीं हो पा रहा है?
एक्चुअली
आप थोड़े कम
अंदर से बाहर नहीं निकल पा रहा है.
बोलो, बोलो बोलो, रुको मत, बोलो जो मन में आ रहा है बोलो, सोचो मत.
वो देख के वो सुंदर लड़की सी याद आ गई जो 45 किलो की थी मगर आज 70 किलो की हो गई. पर मगर जब मुझे मेरे पुराने लोग अभी पहचान जाते हैं तो मुझे लगता है हाँ वो लड़की है, अभी भी कहीं ना कहीं है. और जो कमियां थी उस एल्बम में इस साल क्योंकि मेरे 25 साल होने वाले हैं तो मैंने सोचा उन दिनों जो जो मिस किया था इस बार वो सारी कमी पूरी कर लूंगी. सॉरी नहीं हो पा रहा है बट मैंने ट्राई किया. इसलिए मैं बहुत खुश हूँ क्योंकि मुझे ये बोलना और यहाँ आना ये देखकर मतलब मैं इतने लोगों को फेस कर पाई हूँ. ये मेरे बहुत बड़ा अचीवमेंट है आज. मैं नेक्स्ट टाइम फिर एक्चुअली ट्राई करूंगी पक्का.
असल में क्या है ना, आपकी शादी का 25वां साल आपके सारे इमोशंस पे भारी पड़ गया, इसीलिए हम उसमें आगे जा ही नहीं पा रहे.
नहीं हमको एक्चुअली हम प्रिपेयर नहीं कर सकते. मेरा ये माइनस पॉइंट है. हम सोच रहे ऑन स्पॉट देंगे मगर
आप हमारे साथ प्रैक्टिस करो. ऑन कॉल हम आपको टॉपिक देते रहेंगे, रिकॉर्ड करके भेजो, आप पक्के एक्सपर्ट हो जाओगे.
हाँ श्योर श्योर.
ठीक है. अब मैं बुलाना चाहूंगी हमारे अगले स्पीकर को. मनीषा जैन. मनीषा कॉलिंग मनीषा. मनीषा जैन.
मनीषा आई थिंक वो नहीं आज करेंगे. उसने मुझे मैसेज किया था. आई थॉट आपको भी इन्फॉर्म किया होगा.
नहीं, मुझे नहीं किया.
शी इज नॉट देयर इन द मीटिंग. सम इमरजेंसी हैपेंड.
All right, might happen. Okay. Next is Sarika. Sarika Shah. Sarika.
English.
I know. Your topic is.
I can't see Ruby next to me. I've put that pin ka option.
Kavita, can you spotlight Ruby and Sarika both? Now you can see.
Yeah.
Sarika, your topic is, which of the two emotions do you feel more strongly? Which of the two emotions do you feel more strongly? Anger or fear? Which of two emotions do you feel more strongly? Anger or fear?
Anger. Which of the two emotions I feel more strongly, anger or fear? It's indeed a very difficult question in front of me, Manisha, because all the emotions whichever they are, however they are meant to be experienced. Fear, anger, jealousy, greed, everything. So fear also comes in, anger also comes in. But it depends on the situation. There are many situations when fear sets in. For me, fear, if I share with you, you will laugh at me. My fear comes in when I see a dog next to me. Oh my God, I scamper and run more than the dog. I jump over the sofa, I run, I hug anyone in front of me, be it a man or anyone. That time I forget. But it's a dog and I run for my life. So for me, fear that time becomes predominant. Anger becomes predominant for me when people don't talk to me properly. Then when people, they put up a pretense and put up a big facade and, big show, I get little anger. But again, I have tweaked my emotions. I would get much angrier before. Oh my God, I was like a soda water bottle, fish, but not now. Yes, here comes my spirituality, which tames my anger and fear, but not my fear. My fear is there for a dog. If you come, and can you imagine once my husband's friend, he came for dinner to my place and he got his poodle. Everyone was like falling gaga over him, over it. But I was saying, oh my God, now this is not going to happen. And the dog was constantly barking, wagging its tail, and he wanted to be friends with me. My husband kept saying, oh, your vibrations are very good. So he wants to make friends. I said, no, balls to the friendship of a dog. I'm not interested. My fear, I don't care. It's my, and then you know what I tell people? It is something to do with my past life karma. Maybe a dog bit me mad. Maybe that something happened, so I can't help it. So fear and anger, I feel equally, but yes, I have managed to get them tamed, accepting the fear of a dog. So there it is. Thank you.
Look at you, Sarika. In the morning, you called and you said, how I'll take on-spot topic. I'm nervous. Can anyone see her nervous? So here comes our next speaker, Alka Agarwal. Alka, are you ready? Hi, Alka. You are on mute, probably cannot hear you. We cannot hear you, Alka. Hello. Alka, we cannot hear you. Just try to remove this. Maybe that works. Because we cannot hear you.
Alka ji, is it okay if you rejoin? Yes, you can rejoin. Do we have any other participant? Anybody wants to opt?
Yeah, we have topics. Anyone wants
It's
to
open
tag?
for all.
He has come.
I can go for a spot speech.
Can
like,
you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you, Alka ji.
Okay, okay.
Your topic is happiness is the most desirable emotion. Agree or disagree?
Happiness.
Happiness is the most desirable emotion. Agree or disagree?
I would disagree.
happiness is the most desirable emotion. Not really. I think peace is the most desirable emotion. If we are peaceful, I think we are automatically going to be happy. And we need to probably work more on being peaceful than looking at being happy, because the happiness will last us only for a few days, for a short period. That short period could be a day, a few weeks, a few months, or maybe a few years. But once we are peaceful, we are going to remain happy, till we are there. So I feel we should look at situations where we're able to incorporate peace in our systems, in our lives, then look at happiness as a goal. So this is my take. I completely disagree that we should hanker for happiness. We should look at situations which give us inner peace, which make us more, calm within. It could be different things for different people. The calmness in the system could come from different things from different people, which is okay, as long as we are able to bring ourselves to being calm, less stressful, or rather try and remove as much stress as we can from our lives. I think once we do these, we'll automatically lead to happiness, not the other way around. This is my take on the system. And I don't think I can speak anymore because my throat is giving way right now. I had a bad throat for a week. So you'll have to excuse me for today being so short. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Alka ji, you were on rightly on topic and time as well. You don't need to excuse yourself for the throat thing, because already there was a red mark there, red
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So end of the session. Now, evaluator madam, your work starts.
I think this time, Manisha ji, you are going to do maximum work. There are many Hindi speeches.
2 Hindi speeches, rest is yours.
Just kidding. I'm not just kidding about.
Yeah.
So, are we starting with the first is the Hindi speech, na, Rangoli? Should we go line wise? Yes, Manisha, over to you.
Okay. Megha. She's there. Megha, are you there? She is not there, Nidhi.
You can go ahead with Alka ji wala betiya.
मेघा मीटिंग में तो है.
She must not be around now, so there's no point giving her evaluation until she moves.
Alka, are you there? Yeah. बहुत खूबसूरत और भावुक भाषण आपने दिया, और क्या प्रभावशाली आपका अंदाज था. जितने ज्यादा आत्मविश्वास के साथ आपने भाषण दिया, उसे देख के हमें से किसी को नहीं लगा कि ये आपका पहला भाषण है. इतना ही सुंदर विषय और इतने अच्छे से आपने अपना खुद का उदाहरण दे के उस बात को झुटलाया जो समाज में कुरीति की तरह रैंग रहा है, फैला हुआ है. और ये बात बहुत सही है. ये और हर हॉस्पिटल में जाके आप देखोगे ओटी के बाद जो बात आपने कही कि बेटा होते एक अलग सी चाहत हो जाती है, एक अलग सी खनक हो जाती है आवाज में, और बेटियों के नाम पे एक बार चेहरा डूब जाता है. ये आज इतने पढ़े लिखे 21वीं सदी में भी हम ये देख रहे हैं. और आपने इस नाजुक सी बात को उठाया, और सबसे बड़ी बात आपने अपना वो उदाहरण दिया जहां पे इस बात से अलग एक उदाहरण सेट होता है, जहाँ पे लड़कियों के लिए दादा दादी ने कभी
क्या बोला
नहीं कहा और किसी ने कुछ भी नहीं कहा. ये एक बहुत ही खूबसूरत बात थी. और आपने जो एक उसके साथ जो अपने माता रानी की पूजा और घरेलू हिंसा, मतलब आपने लड़कियों से शुरू करके जो कुरीतियों से लेकर सारी बातें की, वो बहुत ही अच्छे से कही, जिसे सुन के हमें बहुत अच्छा लगा. आपके भाषण में एक अलग ही प्रभाव था. आप इसको थोड़ा और अच्छे से इनहांस कर सकती थी. कुछ और अपने थोड़े ठहराव की जरूरत है. जब आप बहुत सारी बातें बोल रही थी तो उसमें एक थोड़ा बीच में रुक के पॉज लेना, जिसको इंग्लिश में बोलते हैं, उसकी जरूरत थी, ताकि जो बात आप बोल रही हैं वो सामने वाले तक जाए, फिर आप अगली बात बोले तो वो फिर उसमें जो एक सिलसिला बनता है, तो जब आप अगली बार बोले, क्योंकि आप उत्तेजना में आ गई थी, तो आप बहुत ही तेजी से बोले जा रही थी, क्योंकि वो भावनाएं बह रही थी आपके आवाज में, वो भावनाएं साथ साथ बह रही थी। और थोड़ा सा आप दाएं बाएं हिल के स्टेज को आप यूज कर सकती थी, उससे आपके भाषण में एक और प्रभाव पड़ता। इसके अलावा अगली बार कोशिश करें कि अपने लैपटॉप की स्क्रीन को थोड़ा दूर रखें, ताकि आपका दोनों हाथ आपके, आप सब कुछ दिखे, और जितने हाथों का प्रयोग करे थे वो हमारे दर्शकों को अच्छे से दिखे। जैसे मैं बैठी हूँ, लेकिन स्टिल मेरे आप हाथ देख सकनी मैं कैसे इसे हिला रही हूँ, क्योंकि आपके हाथों के हम नहीं देख पा रहे थे। आपके चेहरे के एक्सप्रेशन बहुत अच्छे थे, आप आत्मविश्वास से भरे हुए थे। ऐसे ही भाषण देते रहिए और प्रभावित करते रहिए। मेघा, मेघा आप हो अभी? She is not around.
If she is not joining us, so
She is
let's
there.
skip her. No. If
Megha,
Megha, are you there?
हाँ, हम आपके भाषण का इवैल्यूएशन कर रहे थे, इसलिए चाह रहे थे कि आप हमारे आसपास रहें और सुने।
Yeah, I'm there only. Actually, just meant to change because I have to go somewhere.
All right. मेघा, आपने बहुत ही भावुक कविता के साथ बहुत ही भावुक भाषण दिया। आपकी कविता जो थी वो पूरे भाषण को बहुत खूबसूरती से आपने एक रंगोली की तरह
तो ये
सजाया।
1 कूलम चार्ज है और ये 1.6 है। तो आप
माधु जी प्लीज, आपने बहुत ही खूबसूरती से अपने कविता से जिस भाषण को सजाया, वो बिल्कुल रंगोली लगाने का जो लास्ट में हम दिए लगाते हैं ना, वो वैसे ही वो एक अतिरिक्त सजावट थी आपके भाषण के ऊपर। बहुत खूबसूरत आपने भाषण दिया, और आपने पड़ोसी धर्म के साथ अपने अंदर की जो एक बहुत ही स्वाभाविक सी एक घटना थी, आपने उसे हमें बताया, और जितने अच्छे से बताया, जितने आत्मविश्वास के साथ, जितने अच्छे शब्दों का प्रयोग करके बताया, हम बिल्कुल जुड़ गए। हमें सामने वो पड़ोसी का गेट, खेलते हुए बच्चे, उनके हाथ में वो मिट्टी की रंगोली मुट्ठी में, हमें सब नजर आ रही थी। तो आपकी आवाज में वो इमोशन थे, और आपकी बातों में वो सच्चाई थी। जो घटना आपके साथ शायद घटी हो, इसीलिए वो बात आप उसी शिद्दत के साथ कह पा रही थी, और हम तक आपके वो जो भावनाएं और इमोशन थे वो पहुंच रहे थे। वो आपने बहुत अच्छे से कहा, और पहली बार के हिसाब से ये बहुत बहुत अच्छा प्रयास था आपका। लेकिन
थैंक यू सो मच।
जो बात मैंने अलका जी को कही, वही बात आप पे लागू होती कि आपने स्क्रीन के साथ अपनी दूरी को सही नहीं रखा, तो आपके हाथों के हाव भाव, आपके बाकी जो चीजें थी वो हम देख नहीं पा रहे थे, क्योंकि आपकी कैमरा की पोजीशन सही नहीं। इसके अलावा आपने जो भाषण दिया उसमें क्या था, आपके उसमें 3 पात्र थे। आप खुद थे, आपकी बहन थी या भाभी थी आपकी, आप थे, और वो आंटी थे जिन्होंने, पड़ोस की आंटी ने रंगोली बनाई। तो आपको मैं बताती, जब हम 3 लोगों के बारे में बात करते और आप सीधे बोल रहे हो ना, आप आवाज का लहजा या तो आप अलग करो कि आंटी की आवाज अलग दिखे, आपकी अलग दिखे, और आपकी बहन की अलग दिखे, तब हम तीनों के बीच में कंफ्यूजन नहीं क्रिएट होता। जब सुनने वाले 3 मिनट के भाषण में उतना ध्यान से नहीं सुन पाते, तो आपको उसे सुनाना पड़ता है ध्यान से। जैसे कि अगर मैं बोल रही हूँ मेघा आपसे, मैं अगर मनीषा की तरह बात करी तो मेघा आप ऐसे कर रहे थे, लेकिन जैसे ही मैं निधि बनती हूँ, पता है मेघा आपने ऐसे किया, और जब मैं इधर, मतलब 45 डिग्री एंगल में आप पोजीशन चेंज करके, मेरी भाभी ने ऐसे कहा, फिर मैंने ऐसे कहा, और थोड़ा आवाज में आप तब्दीली लेके आओ। ये चीजें जब आप वीडियो कॉल करके हमसे अगर करते हो, तो हम ये चीजें सिखाते हैं, बताते हैं आपको कि कैसे आप ये उतार चढ़ाव कर सकते हो। तो कोई बात नहीं, शुरुआत
I didn't realize कि वीडियो कॉल कर सकते हैं, ध्यान नहीं आया।
कोई बात नहीं, हम लोग सीखते सीखते ही बहुत सारी चीजें सीखते हैं, हम भी ऐसे ही सीख रहे हैं अभी। और आपने बहुत अच्छा शुरुआत किया है, पर धीरे धीरे और आगे आप जाओगे, और आगे के लिए बधाइयां और
थैंक यू सो मच। थैंक यू।
रीनू जी, आपने बहुत अच्छा शुरू किया था, बहुत अच्छा आपका भाषण था, बहुत सारे चेहरों पे एक्सप्रेशन थे, सब कुछ था। बस उसके बाद बस आप वहां कहीं हिल गए, किसको आपको नजर आ गया, और आपके सारा जो आत्मविश्वास था शर्म के साथ वो इधर उधर हो गया। तो आप बहुत अच्छा बोल सकते हो, और अगली बार आपको हम छोड़ेंगे नहीं, और बहुत अच्छा भाषण आपसे लेके रहेंगे। ठीक है, धन्यवाद। ओवर टू यू निधि।
Hello, okay. Thank you so much, Manisha ji, and what a wonderful and comprehensive evaluation. Can we have a round of applause for Manisha ji for doing an incredible job? All right, going ahead with. Okay, I know Manisha ji has covered all the speakers. The only thing which I think I could have add, I'll just say that for Hindi speakers as well. So, Megha ji, the Rangoli thing, everything was very good. I was very impressed by the way you speak. The only recommendation I have, one more apart from whatever Manisha ji has given, which is very apt, is try and stand and speak. And this is for everybody. This is a generic recommendation. I'm telling you, the moment you stand and speak, that stage fright, the reason we are here, that is the fright we are dealing with. Like, so otherwise, if you're sitting in your comfort zone and if you think that you can learn, you will never. So there's no pain, there's no gain. We all know. So try to speak when you stand and speak. And the only problem area with in your excellent speech was if you could have practiced a bit more. You were fumbling somewhere. If you could have practiced a bit more, you would have shine, and I would have really literally had to nitpick to give you evaluation. But super work done. Up उत्तीर्ण. मैं ठीक बोल रही हूँ ना मनीषा जी? चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. Again. निशा जी, was I likable when I said that आगे बढ़ते, and I started off saying suddenly Hindi sentence? Was it good to hear, Nisha ji? So in your
Actually,
okay. In your great script, your script was so heart touching. And such a suspense script, I must say, that what she's talking about, it was such an emotional suspense. And then you have come with you actually use the voice modulation to its T without the drama. You know, drama is a different aspect, and using voice modulation is a different aspect. So you used voice modulation to your perfect when you talked about that no, she is not going to be termed as handicapped. Or when you said that she did not enjoy her childhood. She is not doing her drama. What she is only doing is playing with the voice, intubation, basically. So I was very happy with the way you dealt with these very, very strong paragraphs in your script. You could have, I was really happy you could stood up and speak. You were very, very confident when you started off and said that congratulations. Then, ye sunte hi happened, and that kept on happening. Why am I telling you to practice and learn is this reason. The moment we are comfortable in certain language, we tend to speak. But the moment we have learned it to our T, we have practiced to our maximum, to our best, we are not going to incorporate that. So here we are here to learn. Okay. Mostly I found your eyes to be closed in most of the speeches. Most of the speech, your eyes were closed. You have to face. We are not that bad looking, are we? So if this starts, you can fumble here. We are all here to learn, and must say that your script was very heavy. Your script was very heavy. Nevertheless, I love the way you used your fright, you used your emotions and thank you so much for letting us know about the story. And try to use one language, learn it to the T, learn it to your best ability. You will shine. Trust me on that. Okay, Nisha, do you have something to say? Yes.
My speech remained incomplete. This little girl is me, Nisha Biyani.
Yes. So, that we have figured it out. I think most of us.
And another thing, Nidhi, such a minute details आप देखते हो. Thank you so much, because really I had that problem.
मैं आंखें नीचे कर लेती हूँ इसीलिए मैंने फैशन शो किया
Again, I'm not listening anything. You choose one language. I'm not listening the khichdi. You choose one language and speak. I have to be a little, then only you guys will learn, of course. I'm sorry if I'm being a little firm here because that is what my duty is. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Over to you.
Very good work done. Very good work done. We could have practiced it more. And why I feel that there is a generic problem with the timer to all of you all. Try to log in 10 minutes prior if there is a problem that where should I see Ruby? Ruby is doing an excellent job. Excellent job. All you have to do is pin her. If you cannot pin her, don't start your speech. Ask us to pause. We will make sure that you can see Ruby properly. And if you know about the timing limits, when the green card is coming, when the red card is coming, if you are not sure, if you are not able to understand, please ask us. All right. Because after the speech starts, we cannot help it anything because the timer is doing her duty to its best. Okay, so moving ahead, Shashiji, motherhood. I was told that you are very nervous. It's probably the first time you are speaking, and I am in shock. And I'm in total awestruck by the way you handle the script. Oh my God, first of all, you stood and speak. I mean, that raises up everything. The moment you stand and you have nobody and just yourself, and to come to that position itself wins half of the public speaking. And let me just tell you, kudos, you learned each word properly. You had memorized it. It went with the flow. That shows your eloquency. You were sounding like an eloquent orator. Good work done, Shashiji. I'm really, really happy with the way you handle the speech. But of course, as we learn, there's always room for improvement. And I hope you wouldn't mind if I say certain things for recommendation. Firstly, I will say that try to have a pause and a personal story. If you are starting a personal story, pause either in the start or in the end, depending upon the sentence construction, so that audience can sink in. Because if your personal story and that normal gyan about motherhood and blah, 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 everything sinks in, we cannot connect with the story you said. Okay, so just use pauses whenever required. And in your speech, probably the first time, your hands were back. I wanted to see your hands. Even if it is as a mother, I was quite, even it is this, that enhances the flavor. When we cook, the moment we put garam masala or any kind of spice, it enhances the flavor. That is with the body language is there. Okay, but overall, I love the way you have practiced, you have shown the interest to do it, and you have reasoned out from the ashes like a phoenix. And now we are not going to give you, we are not going to let you give up so easily. Okay, so kudos for Shashiji for doing an incredible job. You want to say something?
Yeah, actually, I was very, very nervous.
Yes.
Well, so many number of points, like I was on the verge of giving up.
Yes. Now we won't let you. Now you don't want to give up, right?
Oh my God, कहाँ फंस गई?
अब तो फंसा के ही रखेंगे. अब छोड़ेंगे नहीं. That is the beauty of, I think, Cafe Fridays on Mic, that we work as a family. You will not realize that this is just not the public speaking initiative. It is also the initiative of making friends. Ruby will say that she made awesome friends during the mic sessions. So gradually you will also realize it.
One thing, Nidhi, I would really like to thank Manisha for not letting me quit.
Absolutely, super. Super. Manisha ji will not leave you so easily. Don't worry.
I
And
don't like
Divak,
Manisha ji.
thank you so much. Yes. Okay, going ahead with, I think Alka, Manisha ji has spoken everything about you. The only thing I wanted to speak, you were awesome. First of all, you were awesome. I don't want to say anything. You were awesome. The only thing I will suggest, try to have a novel start, a different start. Gone are those days. मैं हूँ अलका धारीवाल और मेरा विषय है बेटियां. बेटियां ये होती है. Then gone are those days. You would have started with Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu, with a slok that if you're talking about the Beti or whatever, Matri you can take it.
I had started with a 4-line बेटियों के ऊपर.
Yes, but उसके पहले तो आप ये बोलने लग गए थे कि मैं हूँ हल्का धारीवाल. आपका तो नाम ऑलरेडी अनाउंस हो गया था. हाँ, मैंने लिखा है तो आपने बोला होगा. ठीक है. तो मैं अलका, मैं बोलने, मेरा विषय है, आज का विषय है बेटियां, आप ये सब बोल रहे थे ना. तो ये it's not new. I mean, gone are those days. The moment if you start से मेरा विषय है बेटियां, तो आजकल तो सस्पेंस पे बोलते हैं, विषय जानो क्या बोल रही हैं, है ना? तो come up, you can do it, and that is when I am explaining you. Okay, but I am very happy with you, and this is just one of the things I know you can do it. Challenge yourself, yeah, to start a little in a different way, a novel way. Okay, so can we have a round of applause for Alka?
Thank you.
Okay, starting our on-spot speeches. Okay, Poonam, when I stepped down weighing scale, you started with, I can't imagine, and I still can't imagine that you have put on weight. Matt, where will I go? You put on weight. Anyways, great way to incorporate the topic and not speaking the topic. I really like the way you spoke. When I stepped down the weighing scale, Manisha, did you notice it? I loved the way you dealt with the topic. You are certainly a great, eloquent, and a very crystal clear speaker. Immaculately done. Somewhere during the end, somehow I felt that you were searching for content. Again, I will say, if you are in dearth of content, try to think in your mind, what is the topic? When I stepped down, I saw weighing scale. Talk about weight, talk about body shaming, talk about anything. The moment you start thinking in that manner, you will be a content rich. Okay. And still you will be on the topic. Okay. So once you start practicing, because I know you can, once you start practicing it, you will yourself will realize that how should I structure it. Okay, but a good work done. I love the way you had this one story to start and end with. But when you were struggling with towards the end with that story, I will say that try to incorporate some generic example or a generic saying about certain things that will enhance your speech. But great work done. Can we have a round of applause for Poonam? Okay, Reenu. रेनू भालोटिया और मनीषा जी ने सब बोल दिया. आप तो बहुत अच्छा एकदम कवित्री बोलते हैं ना, कवित्री. You're speaking like a poet, and then what happened? Be confident. हम लोग यहाँ पे गलती कर सकते हैं. It's okay. उसी के लिए सब है यहाँ पे. Nobody is perfect, and perfection is just the perception. Just be confident, and you're going to shine and glow. Okay, thank you so much, Reenu, for coming up and speaking on the spot. It's not easy for the first time you're speaking on spot. It's not easy. So kudos to at least try it out. Okay, going further with Sarika. Which of the emotions strongly anger, fear? Again, madam, what will I say? A smart move while asking this question and then continuing with the statement. Very good work done. Very good. I loved your expression. I will just have to say high five. I think dogs don't like me either. So I know I am going to penalize after it because many people love dogs, but dogs don't like me. It's not about me not liking dogs. So very good expression when you said about your fear. You amalgamated with a personal story towards the end, and then you talked about anger as well. Good end, good takeaway about the fear and the anger thing for the audience. Super work done. Super work done. Just because you're such a great speaker and you're going to be an excellent speaker in coming days, I have few nitpickings for you if you can manage it. Now, there is something called speech rate. All right. That should be equivocal to our mind thinking. If you think that 6 words you can manage in a certain emotion, certain feelings, certain emotions, just use those 6 words. Because the moment we start thinking about that, what we are going to say next, we start feeling fumble. So that is when I felt that if you could have spoken less about certain things, I think the entire speech would have good impact. Okay, so just the way I am struggling right now to give you the exact that word, but I can avoid it also. I can just say that you are very good, and that is what the speech rate I'm talking about. We all have to practice gradually. Okay, speak less, but speak apt. That is the ratio in which we generally deal with. And the moment you do this, there was a haywire in your structure, okay, in your speech. So that wobbliness will go away the moment you control your speech rate. Okay, sorry. I think I have tried to explain you. If not, anybody can connect me offline.
No, I can understand what you're trying to convey. It'll be better.
It will gradually happen. Even I am also working on it. But it is a very, very apt resource to make sure that whatever we are speaking, it comes out very smoothly in front of everyone. Okay, but I am really happy with your speech and take on the topic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we have the last but not the least is Alka Agarwal. Happiness is the most desirable emotions. Agree or disagree? Alka Agarwal, is she here?
Yeah,
yes.
I'm here.
Yeah. So super confident start. No, I don't agree. I love the way you started off. It's so confidence, and where that cough went away, I don't know. Where you were so confident, explained it immaculately, what you meant to say, what you were trying to say, that why happiness, because generally everybody will say, no, happiness is the best thing, happiness is blah blah, but you were there to see, no, I disagree, everything is contentment, you have to be content in life. Super great. About then you had a good ending where you're telling people that we should find our inner peace, calmness. I was very, very impressed with the way you dealt with the topic. Now I will tell you few things that will enhance, and then you don't have to struggle for what else I can say this. Use the example. Usage of example here, that how maybe generic or a personal. You could have come up with Sushant Singh Rajput. He was so happy in life. At least we could have seen him happy, but anything, but there was no contentment, and then he ended up with suicide, whatever. I'm just giving you one example, whatever it can be. Yeah. So just end. If you find that you are done with it, even if there is no, you have not reached the time thing and all, just end. You don't have to say that I don't know what to speak. You're spoiling the entire speech at that time. Okay. All right, just end. Thank you so much. And this was
I have one question.
Yes,
I have one question. I want some feedback on the diction and that stuff, because I feel for me
I couldn't find any diction problem. In fact, I was very happy with the way you dealt with the vocabulary, with the content. I couldn't find, at least today, any diction problem. And also the vocabulary and the flow of language you dealt in was very smooth, very serene. So we can continue with it. I mean, I have no recommendation as of now to when it comes to diction. The only, yeah, the content part, I can say that. If you were, if you can incorporate any personal or generic example, you are going to be a rocking iconic orator at the end of the scene.
Thank you.
So, yeah, thank you so much. So, with that emotional jamming happening in Cafe Mike, and that too on the edge of Safarnama, we are done with the evaluation. There's just one announcement I have to make, announcement or whatever you can name it as. Last meeting, I said that if anybody is interested in noting down the minutes, can contact me. We are starting with Mike minutes. I did not get a reply from any one of you because I know many of you are very good with writing. I have shown my skills in Cafe. Now it's the time for you to show your skills. This is the opportunity. Again, I'm telling you, please come up. Please come up. These are the opportunities you have been given. Use it to your max. Come up. I will help you to write down the minutes, how we write down the minutes, and to brush up your creative skills, creative writing skills. Let's use it. Okay. I hope this time I will get some messages. So with that, I will give it back to Manisha for further presentation.
Thank you, and how detailed evaluation you have done. Awesome. And here comes the completion of level 1. We have done 2 weeks. Almost all the speakers have participated except one who has got some emergency at her place. That is why, except all the speakers have done their thing at least once. So now you all are moving towards level 2. So what is the thing we need to note down during level 1 is standing and giving the speeches, distance between you and the laptop so that you can show your hand gestures, and not only you send your voice notes or scripts, just send us, take timing, book the timings and sit with us for your body language, for your expressions and how to deliver a speech. Even though if you're writing a beautiful speech and you're not delivering it properly, there's no point coming and sitting on the Friday on mic. So we are, me and Nidhi, both of us are ready to give you the time to mentor you. So come and take this offer, which we are sitting with. So it is better that we should go for one-on-one, like video calling, or just record your video gestures. If you don't have proper time slot in the daytime, then you can record your video gestures and send it to me or Nidhi so that we can tell you that how to stand, how to move your hands and do your job better. That is the lesson of level 1. And I think we will see better things in level 2. The theme we will announce in the group itself. Over to you, Kavita.
Should we take the report from the timer?
Wonderful speeches. Yes, so timer has sent a report.
In group
Ruby,
only.
Ruby, would you like to say something?
Thank you, Kavita. So here is the report for the timings for the speakers. Meghaji took 4 minutes 32 seconds. Nisha took 5 minutes 8 seconds, which exceeded, so I have to mute her. Sashiji took 3 minutes 42 seconds. Alka took 3 minutes 48 seconds. And for the on-spot speeches timings for the Poonam was 1 minute 45 seconds. Reenu ji was 2 minutes 5 seconds. Manisha ji was not present because of some issue. Sarika ji took 2 minutes 30 seconds and Alka ji took 2 minutes 3 seconds. Thank you. Over to you, Kavita.
Ruby or G is taking too much time.
Okay, remove from today.
Yes. So wonderful speeches today again. So week after week, we are witnessing improvement from the beginning itself. Today, I was really happy to hear a few Hindi speeches as well. Hindi is a beautiful language, but most of us, run away when it comes to giving full speech in one language, that to our own Hindi. So I would like to hear it more often in the coming weeks. Sarika, you should opt at least one Hindi speech in the coming weeks. You've already excelled in your English, so you should try and move on to uncomfortable zones also. That's how you will grow. And as Nidhi said that we need somebody to take up the mic minutes role, I would request, do come forward. Once we take responsibilities, we grow and we learn. Ruby is the best example. Whenever there is any work, she is the first one to raise her hand. So this time she cannot raise her hand because she is not eligible. We want somebody from the team of Mic 3 to take it up. So do come forward. It's an easy work. And in the process, you will learn a lot. So thank you again, Manisha and Nidhi, for taking this initiative, making it your baby. Lovely mentored speeches today, and hope to see many, many more in the coming weeks. All the best to everyone. See you with the updates of Safarnama. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Manisha, you have something to say?
We are left out. We'll miss the fun.
There's
You
always
want live
an option.
updates.